Hey there, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Gym Wellness. Today's tip is about being vegetarian or a vegan. I get it all the time where people they think that being vegetarian or like going like straight up vegan is like one of the most healthier ways of doing things and losing weight and stuff like that. But in actuality, no matter what you do, it's always calories in, calories out. Calories is what makes you gain weight. It's not the meat products, you know, it's not, you know, carbs per se. Carbs can make you, sluggish and slow down and kind of, collect bloatedness in the belly and, depending on what the carbs are, stuff. Sugars obviously can make you crash, can bring you high, so there's different things that different foods can make you feel. But all in all, like calories in is calories out. Calories is what makes you gain weight. Controlling the amount of calories going in and controlling, the workout, the amount of calories that you burn, that's how you see the results. It's not about being a vegetarian or a vegan or, eating the shit out of red meat or eating the shit out of chicken or fish. It's calories, people. It's calories. Calories is what makes you gain weight. Calories is what makes you lose weight. It's calories. So anyway, back to my vegan. It's a lot harder, than what you think to be a vegetarian or, especially a vegan. Because if you are trying to be a vegan, you cannot eat fish, chicken, turkey, red meat. You can't eat eggs. You can't eat like my protein shake that has some milk in it. You're cutting yourself off from a lot of shit that your body definitely needs. Not saying milk, but, like certain meats and certain things in those meats, like with red meat, your body needs the iron. There's just different things that your body needs from those meat products, from those products of meat products like eggs, egg whites, so honestly, seriously, you really, truly need to do your research if you want to be a vegan. To get the protein in, it's hard as hell to be a vegan and get protein in because you have to watch the protein powder that you get. And then 9 times out of 10, that protein powder might make you bloat. People all the time are trying to go with, beans and lentils and all this stuff. Well, beans, we've heard it before. Beans, the more, all that nice little poem thing, they make you gassy. So what's that going to do? That's going to make you bloat. So, a little while ago, I had a client that, thought that that's what, my client was going to do, was going to be this straight up vegan and not do anything. So they stayed away from all the meats, eggs, anything that had anything to do with, a product of coming from an animal. Cheese, milk. Just stayed away from everything and anything that had anything to do with an animal. And then, of course, gaining weight from it because, and bloated because they're putting, kinds of crazy stuff in a shake, and trying to make all this protein, like the amount of protein that I said that they need to have. They were trying to make it with, like kale and spinach and, just piling all this crap into a shake, a smoothie, if you will. And putting beans in it or, whatever it is and blend it all up and like, oh, it tastes so great. Well, it's got all these sugars in it from, different things that they were putting in to make it taste good. All these beans and everything and just all this stuff it was just bloating and making gassy and putting on the weight, and they're losing strength because they're either underdoing the calories and protein, or let's say underdoing the protein but overdoing the calories because they're trying to get all this, all this stuff in there, which you can't. You just have a very, very hard time getting all the amount of protein in that you can do by, while being a vegan, and for me, like when I do a meal plan for you, I usually, my part of my avoid list is the milk and the cheese. You don't need the milk, you don't need cheese. You know, but you do need egg whites, you do need fish and turkey and chicken and sometimes red meat here and there, salmon. I mean, your body, we're omnivores. We were meant to eat meat. I mean, you know, and a lot of times, you know, I mean, if you have certain religious feelings that you know, you don't want to eat the meat or whatever, you know, I can't stop you from that. But just remember, back in the day with the Bible, Jesus ate meat too, you know, Jesus ate fish, you know, so I don't understand, you know, people that say, oh, I can't eat meat because of religious reasons, you know, if they're Christians or whatever. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'm just trying to get you to understand and realize that being a vegetarian, and especially a vegan, cuts you off from so much stuff. It's so much harder to get all that of what you need to get in, you know, the proteins and the calories and all that stuff to get you to see the results that you're trying to see. You know, if you have your specific reasons why you need to be vegan or whatever, you know, and it doesn't surround by, you know, the thing of I'm being a vegan because I want to lose weight. That's not going to help you. So I mean, if you're being a vegan for another reason, that's on you, and that's all good, and I'm not going to try and change your mind. But if you come to me and say, I want to be a vegan because I want to lose weight, I'm going to eat raw because I'm going to lose weight, these things don't make you lose weight, okay? These things are so much harder. You think my meal plan's hard? You think being on a meal plan is hard? You think eating proper is hard? Try being a vegan for even a day and look at all the look at the labels of everything that you eat and see where there are, you know, animal products in if there's just one, I mean, if there's 20 ingredients in a product and there's just one ingredient that has something to do with an animal, you can't eat it. So it's so hard to be a vegan, especially in this area, you know, and to lose weight with that. If you're becoming a vegan for specific reasons to lose weight, I would highly recommend that you don't do it for that reason. Look into what a vegan actually is and what they actually do and what they actually have to go through, and you know, adjust it accordingly, you know, adjust your thought accordingly. Just do the right calories. You know, you can eat healthy. Like, I don't do a lot of red meat. I might do a burger once every 6 months or something like that, you know, so I don't do a lot of red meat, but I do get my fair share of chicken and fish, you know. When I do a meal plan for you, I always say anything that swims or flies. You know, so lean meats, you know, but we're omnivores. We need meat. We need the what do you call it? I can't think my words right now, but we need some of the ingredients that meats have, you know, those minerals, the vitamins, the protein, you know, everything that's in there, you know, iron from red meat, and so forth. So research, deeply research if you're wanting to be a vegan to lose weight. It's not about being a vegan that's going to help you lose weight. It's about the calories in and calories out. You can make smarter choices, and you can choose to not do so much red meat, or you can choose to, you know, do, you know, leaner meats and stuff like that. But, you know, being a vegan to lose weight is not what you need. So, you know, and maybe some people are going to give me shit about this, but I'm not saying don't be a vegan. If that's what you want to do, the research, and you want to be a vegan, and you want to do all that hard work to, you know, stay away from this, that, and the other, then that's more power to you. Go ahead and do it. I'm just saying, for those that say, oh, I want to be a vegan to lose weight, you don't need to be a vegan and put yourself through all of that hard extra work and deprivation of certain foods that you enjoy just to lose weight. You can do it in moderation. I've done it 23 years. I've been looking like this, and you see my cheat days. So think about that before you make that decision wholeheartedly to be a vegan just to lose weight. You don't need to. All you need to do is watch your caloric intake and watch your caloric expenditure. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.